until that one day when I found French Animal Jam. The truth is, I found it awesome when I created an account on French Ajax. I found the French names even more beautiful than the English ones. I eventually chose the beautiful name, Miracoa Tinida, with my username being Reina des Loups, which translated into English meant Queen of Wolves. hardly anything of worth. The items you do get are only worth a few gems. Gems being the game's currency. So I just sold them and ended up with about 120 gems. I was thinking of how I could easily get rares when I remembered something that I had noticed in Jamma Township, the center of the game world. There were few girl animals hopping about saying things like, "If you like me, come to my den," or "Please, I need your help." If I could get a few people to come to my den and like me, maybe, just maybe, I could persuade them into sending me stuff. I had been told that I could be very persuasive, so I tried. And it worked very, very well. There was a little bunny user who was so sorry for me that she sent me her rare fox hat thinking that I would give her something in return. I laughed at her and her foolishness and left the server. And so my journey began. As time progressed, I became more and more experienced. Each user had a different personality, and so did I. I was that lost rabbit who needed some items. I was that clan leader who wanted dev objects for the clan. I was the wolf who just needed someone to talk to. I was the seal that wanted a home. I was the pretty fox I do. I could be anyone there, absolutely anyone. Now, I did have to make new accounts every so often because I would be recognized. But even though my account changed, I always kept the wretched part of my name. And for a few months, I was happy. I collected a multitude of rares many times over on multiple accounts. I was amazed at how simple it was to trick the mind to obtain things. But after a while, Animal Jam was simply not enough for me. I felt as if I needed to get something more real, something actually worthwhile in the long run. And now I sit here, writing this for you. I plan to go to my neighbor's house tonight because I know they have tons of rares. I know it will work. I'm experienced with this matter. Signed, The Wretched Wolf. Police report evidence 6. The following journal was found in the home of the suspect. We believe that his playing of the game must have led to his insane outburst. The suspect was found last night breaking into a nearby resident's house and attempting to steal his possessions. The owner of the house was found dead. It's amazing how he was able to go this insane from simply playing this game. But again, the human mind is a very fragile thing. It is easily corruptible. Hopefully, this wretched wolf